Welcome to Knoxville, Tennessee. This afternoon, Neyland Stadium, where Rocky Top plays in the background, sailgating going on in the Tennessee River, and the Big Orange ready to open the season. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Volunteers about to kick it away and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Washington State Cougars offense takes the field. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Off he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Washington State going quickly. Power football with the run.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Back to throw, it's Potter. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So Tennessee's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because
he's loose. He's at the 40, at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown ball. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Potter. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down. The run to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On second down, wants to throw it. Got him downfield. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. They're bringing heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry up. From the gun, the ground game. Dances away from one. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun. Give on the inside. Smashes through. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. Go straight ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Potter. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. The offense starts with a short field. Looking to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Horn. Touchdown, Cougars! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long back. And he feels the heat. Brings him up, another sack. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. The Vols will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got him cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Pressure coming.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Going up top on 1st down. He spins that thing down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Steps away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
You don't always have to run. Right, it doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the 1st down, and that's all that matters.
And the Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
2nd down coming up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. A special teams penalty cost the D 15 yards as we start this drive. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Back to pass, it's Potter. Coming after it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Washington State sends out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air on first down. Time to take a shot. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Washington State will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Ball in the air, intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Handoff to the single back. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard. they'll set up shop. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Weeks. Makes his connection. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. He's back to throw on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Volunteer. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal flag. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. He'll keep it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown ball! And they knock through the extra point, and they're up. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking for a productive play on first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Running into the open space. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Well, jet sweep pass. Knocked off his feet.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another day. I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
A shot toward the end zone. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They'll ride the hot hand.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. After the incompletion, looking at second down. They'll give it to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It is good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington State. Snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And it's now the... This wide receiver has scored another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw, it's Weeks. He's going up top. Catch inside the 25. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They pull him down. And after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They want to throw it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone, and it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
The short hand, it's Matthews. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. This seems to be a chip shot field goal attempt and a routine 3 points, but they will go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The ball is on the 18. They need 4 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Potter. Firing to the right, complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them.
Touchdown, Volunteer! And the route is on. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hills. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To throw, it's Potter. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Touchdown, Washington State. A great catch and run for 6. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Line gets set, first down. Quickly complete. Tripped up for the tackle.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. This time it's complete. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it, trying to get to him. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He wants to throw. Touchdown, Vols! And the stomping has commenced. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hills. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead, you know they're going to be passing, and you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to throw, it's Weeks. He's got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Touchdown Cougars. And they take it in for 6.
Touchdown, Washington State.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Washington State.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to go down as time has run out. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to...